All right, EG2 for You Keep Hope Alive in the key of C. You kind of start right off the top right with EG1. You have the hook, such as it is. You're around this kind of basic C inversion here, kind of the same as EG1 is later. Middle position is good. I kind of do just a compressor here, but you can do a light overdrive, whatever. And you're basically just doing this little number right here, starting on the 1. That's it. You just kind of accent in between EG1's parts. Add on a little bit of dotted eighth and some reverb. Make it pretty. That's all she wrote for that. On chorus 1, you can keep those same settings. I'll play it dry just for the heck of it first. Middle position still. This is like an approximation, kind of what they do or whatever, but you can come in kind of lightly, picking wise, and then you're just kind of picking, you're bouncing back and forth through the A and D strings down here, playing along with the chords of the song for the most part, or at least stuff that's comparable. So that's like, it's this kind of thing. That's it. You can keep your same reverb and delay as before, at least I do, and then kind of... That's it for that part. Verse 2, everything goes up in verse 2, and you were a big part of that. So you switch to bridge pickup, add a ton of drive. You can keep your delay the same. I like to take reverb down a level just to make drive cut through some. And so then you're into just low bass notes basically, but to play it dry, you're just following the chords of the song. So you're just down here. Add in yo effects. That's it. Then your choruses, you just got a nice drive on. You can leave all the stuff pretty similar to that. I'll gain down 1 for this section usually from those single notes. And then you're just playing pretty basic C cowboy chords down here. This without effects, you're just kind of... You can add your effects back in. The D shape is technically a D minor, but you don't really need that high note. You can kind of leave your pointer finger here in the first fret for almost this entire thing. For this entire thing, actually, even when you hit the A minor later. And then, like I said, just maybe a little bit of reverb and the same light delay for a little bounce is fine. And then you kind of get this. In the ISO, you hear they do this weird kind of like kind of thing. There's really no need to do that. I'm convinced that they just kind of messed up. So I would ignore that if I were you. First half of bridge 1, you are out altogether. The second half of bridge 1, you come in on this kind of inversion part. It's like a little bit of a EG1-ish part, but you just want some drive, and then you're playing around this C inversion here. Nope. Right there. And so you're using the G and B strings here, and you're just doing this number. That's it. When you add in your effects, and you get a little bit longer tail on your delay to make it sound right, and add some reverb, it sounds cool. Just be aware that part starts at an odd point in the song, because it's weird that you sit out for half a, well, it's not weird, it makes sense in context, but it could be a little odd that you sit out for half of the bridge and you come in for the second half of it, and then bridge 2 kind of changes your parts. So that's bridge 1, which is pretty easy. When bridge 2 starts, I'm going to turn the effects off again, but they'll be basically the same. When bridge 2 starts again, you kind of start from right here where you left off. Bridge 2 starts right here, and your G and B strings, you're just working your way up the neck through all of bridge 2. So it takes a second to get it, but it starts right here. That's kind of where you finish up there. So hopefully you can track with that. I played that slow enough. Like once you get it a couple of times, it's not so bad. But turning your effects back on again, just a little bit of reverb, light dotted eighth or whatever, then you're here and you're playing it in context. You're like this. And then you are back to the same old big power chords to finish out the song that you played on chorus 2. And that is EG2. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if you got questions.